Well, you know, we wanted to be able to run the ball inside against them. We thought that was a part that we could attack. And you know, when you run the ball inside and you have one guy just break down, doesn't matter who that guy is. We have that one guy that doesn't get that block or whatever, then the inside run game's not going to be as effective. And so we've just got to continue to get better at our technique stuff, and so we can run the football there.
What does John Kelly bring to the offense? It looks like he had a bit of a spark at South Carolina.
Well, he did. He had a spark at Texas A&M too, and I think he's got great energy. I think he, as I mentioned earlier, I think he brings a lot. He's quick to the hole. He's got great vision, quickness. He's powerful. He's got great power, and and I've said all along, we feel good with John. So,
Coach, you talked about when God misses a block and all breaks down. How much is just the lack of continuity because of the injuries having an impact on that kind of thing?
I think that's a great question, and it's. You can't ever have excuses. Coaches can't have them, players can't have them, but I do think that is part of it. I think that during the bye week we had to get healthy, but yet some guys didn't get to practice. And I think that hurts a little bit. But there's no excuses. Whenever you show up on game day, that's what you are, and we've got to get better.
Mike, where do you turnovers? Do you feel like this is the protection issues? Josh has kind of forced some things. I'm saying, I guess, is the continuity affecting Josh's turnovers as well?
I don't know. I think you'd have to ask him about that a little bit. Some of it's decisions, and then some of it might be that a little bit. So I think, he would be better suited for that question.
Mike, what do you think the identity is of your offense right now?
Inconsistent. We've shown great signs of Florida and Georgia and A&M where we can, do great things, and then, we've had our inconsistencies. And so, it's something we're working at. I think we've got to get our confidence back. We've got to get our swag back a little bit. Just, hey, we're good football players. We're a good football team, good football unit. We just got to get that back a little bit. And that's one thing we're going to work on.
I think you guys are averaging, more than 50 yards less rushing per game. I know you guys are maybe throwing it more, but can you explain maybe the regression? I know there's been a lot of turnover on the offensive line, but the rushing offense, I think you guys are averaging 160 yards last year. It was in the 220s.
Well, I think a little bit of it is we're throwing the ball more too. And so I think that has a little bit of an effect on that, those stats as well.
I know that most offenses rely on a quarterback to be productive. Does this offense in particular rely on a quarterback to be efficient? And that if he's not, that your offense just isn't going to?
Well, I don't think you can ever put it on one position. But this offense, the quarterback stuff is very important in the run game and the throw game. But I don't know how many offenses nowadays in college football don't say that or can't say that. And so, but there's a lot of factors that go into that. I mean, if he's running the ball well, that means we're blocking well, and if he's throwing the ball well, that means the protection's good and the routes are good, all those things. So you can't just I don't believe you can look at one guy and say he's the reason. It's not. I mean, by no stretch, So we've got to I've got to call better plays. We got to execute better. Everybody's got to get better, and so that's where we got to go.